I'll get you in and out of here. No problem.
Thanks.
All you have to do is tell him exactly what you and I did together, and in the way that I told you to tell it. And
Thanks.
You don't need a degree to love somebody.
He'll hug your pain away. He'll snuggle away your insecurities. Certified Life Coach Robbie Wulagraph in an all-new show.
My name's Terry, and I came to Robbie on my own because I had trouble in my life.
tell him about what kind.
I had pain in my life
trouble.
Because I had trouble talking to girls and to women. And I had trouble even saying words, or when I would say words, I didn't say what I meant or what I wanted.
Words other than the words that Terry intended would come out of Terry's mouth when he was around women.
I would say mean things or sick things.
You use certain words that you're not supposed. The B word.
Yeah.
The C word.
That's one. And they were words I didn't mean, and I don't even know how I knew them or why I thought them or why I said them. But I felt like I had to say them.
Terry could talk with no problems to his mother and to his sister.
I liked to.
He enjoyed it.
It was fun to.
It was even fun. And so that clicked in my brain, and I said, why is that? Terry, why can you talk to your mom and your sister? They're both girls.
Right, and I didn't know. I didn't know the answer to that.
Terry didn't know. So what did we do, Terry?
So Robbie said, well, let's go talk to some of these other women. Let's go find some of these other women. And already I'm, there's sweat on my forehead. And I'm saying, what? Let's go talk to these other women. But let's find who's the one that's most like your mom.
I said, Terry, how about that shorter woman over there with the apron, short brown hair?
And I said, that's like my mom's
hair. That looks a lot like your mom's hair. What if you went up to her
and he had seen pictures, of course, by this point.
Yeah.
That was something you had me bring in.
That was part of his treatment. It was to bring in pictures.
I was happy to do it. But you said, let's go talk to her, and I couldn't.
You love your mom and your sister very, very much.
I love them so much, and I care about them so much, and I couldn't imagine what it would be to
think of another woman in the way that you think of your sister.
I didn't even think of them as another woman.
Yeah.
But you said they were.
So we approached this young lady.
He came with me. He came out with me. We went out.
And that was the big difference. We went out together, Terry and Robbie. And we said, hey, would you mind touching my friend? It turned out her name was Susan. I said, Susan, would you mind touching my friend? He's terrified of you. What did she say, Terry?
She said, yes, I will.
Ultimately, she said yes.
In
the end, she said yes.
And she reached over, and you had her wrist.
I was holding her wrist.
And you put her hand on my arm.
And what we found out was, it's not so hard.
It's what you ask for.
It's exactly what you ask for is what they'll give you.
That's always the answer. That's always the answer.
Is if you want something, you're not going to get it if you don't ask for it.
But if you ask,
99.9% of the time, they will give it to you.
they have to give it to
They
you.
have to give it to you.
Because that's what women do.
That's what
Women do. They're the
so proud of you.
givers.
I'm so proud of you, Terry. But talk to everybody at home for a minute, please, about is $60 an amount that you think is fair to pay for all the stuff that we do, that you and me do?
Yes.
So say it in a whole sentence.
Yes. I think that that's a fair amount.
Try it again. Say, yes, I think $60 is a fair amount.
Yeah. $60 is a fair amount.
Thanks, Terry. I think that's all that I needed from you. But maybe we can just do a hug.
Yeah.
I love you, Terry.
Thanks.